It's over. Germany is getting shattered by Tesla. Hello there, and welcome back to our channel, eMotion. Let's introduce our topic for today's video. We'll be talking about Tesla's first European mega project, that is Giga Berlin, the major reasons for its delay, and how this project is giving tough competition to Germany's world-renowned automotive industry. So without wasting any time, let's begin today's video. Now, before we look into the major factors that are responsible for the delay, let's do a quick recap about Tesla's gigafactory projects. First of all, what exactly is a gigafactory? Gigafactory. As you all must already know, Elon Musk announced his plan of building a gigafactory in Berlin, Germany on the 13th of November 2019 on Twitter. Since then, Giga Berlin, as it's commonly referred to, has been topping the news headlines consistently. Right from the start of its construction, it faced many obstacles, leading to the failure to meet its initial deadline that is the 1st of July 2021. Tesla has officially blamed German red tape for the delayed factory opening. Moreover, Tesla still awaits final approval from Brandenburg's environmental agency, which means that further delay can't be ruled out. In November 2013, Elon Musk first coined the term gigafactory for the then under-construction lithium-ion battery manufacturing site in Nevada. As many of you already know, the word giga means billion in the unit of measurement and giant in the Greek language. True to its meaning, a gigafactory manufactures lithium-ion batteries on a gigantic scale, which are needed to run electric vehicles. As per Tesla's official website, gigafactories were born out of necessity, the universal need to make a transition towards renewable energy sources via affordable electric vehicles and energy products. Presently, Tesla has 5 gigafactories, namely Gigafactory 1 in Sparks, Nevada, Gigafactory 2 in Buffalo, New York, Gigafactory 3 in Shanghai, China, Gigafactory 4 in Grünheide, Berlin, and Gigafactory 5 in Austin, Texas. Alright then, that was all about the Gigafactory in general. Let's talk about Giga Berlin in detail. Gigafactory 4 timeline. Tesla's plan to invest in a gigafactory in Europe is said to have been discussed as early as 2015, and when Tesla finally confirmed the news, more than 10 European countries, including Germany, France, Spain, Portugal, Finland, Netherlands, etc., competed against each other to have the factory built within their territory. All these countries were highly interested in the project for some common reasons, like economic boost, job opportunities for the locals, and global transition towards renewable sources of energy to reduce carbon emissions. Now, let's move on to see what made Tesla choose Germany for its Gigafactory 4. Giga Berlin initial announcements. Musk publicly announced the Grünheide, Berlin location for its Gigafactory 4 in November 2019 on the eve of Germany's favorite Das Golden Lenkrad award show. In his own words, the country's outstanding engineering is what made him choose Germany over other European countries. He made another big announcement of making an engineering and design center in Berlin. For Giga Berlin, he stated that the factory will assemble Model Y of Tesla, along with manufacturing batteries, battery packs, and powertrains for all Tesla vehicles. He also shared his company's goal of manufacturing 5 lakhs of electric cars annually from the Giga Berlin factory. Construction of the factory was planned to begin in early 2020, while the production was expected to start in late 2021. After its announcement, the estimated cost for the construction of the factory was said to be around 4 billion euros, and on completion it was said that the factory will hire up to 12,000 people. Okay, now we've looked into the history and all, it's time to return to the main topic of our video, and that is, what factors led to the frequent temporary halting of the construction of Gigafactory 4? Here we go. Protests by locals over drinking water supply. In January 2020, around 250 local residents came out in protest against Giga Berlin, saying the construction was threatening the area's drinking water supply. They accused Tesla of stealing their water. As the factory location was largely overlapping the area's designated water protection zone, the concerns were obvious. The protest came right after the general public came to know about the water consumption of 372 cubic meters per hour by the factory, which could seriously cause a drinking water supply shortage. In his defense, Musk tweeted to clarify that the factory will not use that much amount of water on a daily basis. Instead, it will be 238 cubic meters per hour. Issues of late payments. The construction of Gigafactory 4 was interrupted twice because Tesla failed to make payments on time. Firstly, it happened in October 2020 when the Strausberg-Erkner Water Association refused to supply water to the factory because Tesla didn't pay the bill. Secondly, in December 2020, Tesla failed to pay 100 million euros to the Brandenburg State Environment Agency as a security deposit. Since the beginning, Tesla was never given full approval for its project. It's been working on Giga Berlin at its own risk and therefore was asked to pay the security money over the possible demolition of the project by the 17th of December. For reasons unknown to everyone, Tesla didn't pay on time, but later made the payment on January 15, 2021, after requesting an extension of the deadline. Mixed public reactions. The Giga Berlin project has received mixed responses, as some locals believe that the project will put the lesser-known Grünheide on the world map and also provide job opportunities for the locals. There are also others who think otherwise. Many environmentalists are still debating over the possible depletion in the area's groundwater level and its future implications. Moreover, as per August 2021 data of the third public participation procedure for the approval of the Giga Berlin, Tesla has received a total of 295 environmental objections. These were just some of the major hurdles that Tesla faced in Berlin. As we mentioned at the beginning of our video, the opening of the factory may be delayed till next year, but there's still good news. And that is Elon Musk's invitation to the local residents and the general public for the Giga Berlin Brandenburg County Fair and Factory Tour on 9th of October this year. It'll be interesting to see if the event will help Tesla in getting the final approval for the project or not. Let's wait and watch. Now, moving on to the final part of our video, it's time to talk about how Germany's automotive industry faced tough competition from Tesla's electric cars. As we all know, Germany is one of the world's leading car manufacturers and is home to renowned car-making companies like Volkswagen, BMW, and Daimler. The automotive industry largely contributes to the nation's economy, with more than 8 lakhs of its citizens working in the industry. Unfortunately, with climate change becoming a worldwide concern in early 2000, Germany's traditional gas-diesel-fueled cars were at high risk of losing their dominance in the market. While Germany's car makers were still experimenting with the use of an alternative source of energy, Tesla introduced its battery-run cars into the market and emerged as a tough competitor. According to a report, in the year 2015, Tesla became the top seller of electric cars in Europe as well as in the US. Moreover, with Giga Berlin, Tesla may become the #1 car manufacturer in Europe and worldwide. With such tough competition, the German auto manufacturers had no option but to reinvent themselves. And it's not only about Tesla, but the fact that the world is going through a dangerous climate change and the Germans are very much concerned about the same. Understanding the need of the hour, many German car makers have successfully built electric cars and plan to make many more. For example, Volkswagen has recently announced its goal to become the car leader in the electric car industry by 2025. Audi also announced that from 2026, the all-new Audi cars and SUVs will be electric. Now, Tesla has a lot of competition to look forward to. Do you think the Giga Berlin will get its final approval anytime soon? What do you think about Tesla's role in inspiring worldwide car makers to go electric? Will Giga Berlin's late opening affect Tesla's plan of dominating the car industry? What's your take on German electric vehicles? Can they beat Tesla in the long run? Do share your views by leaving a comment on our channel's comment box. Press the thumbs up icon if you liked this video, and don't forget to share the video with your friends and family. Please subscribe to our channel if you don't want to miss out on such interesting videos. Oh, and in case you missed it, head over to our video on the top 5 Chinese electric cars to look out for in 2022 to see how China's EV market might impact Tesla and other EV manufacturers around the world. That's all for today, guys. Goodbye. See you soon in our next video.